Metaethics. What is a metaethics? Metaethics that studies the nature of morality. It talks about the meaning, reference, and truth values of moral judgments. It also explains what goodness and weakness mean and how we know about them. Studying the methods for choosing ethical principles and doing normative ethics can be seen to be part of this more basic branch of moral philosophy. Meta-ethical theories are commonly classified semantically as either cognitivist or non-cognitivist, substantially as either universalism or relativist, epistemologically as empiricist or intuitionist. Cognitivism versus non-cognitivism. Cognitivism states that moral judgments can be propositions that is they are truth bearers or they are either truth or false. Most ethical cognitivists as they contain that right and wrong are matters of fact. The most famous form of cognitive ethics are moral realism, ethical subjectivism. Moral realism claims that the existence of moral facts and the truth of moral judgments are independent of people's thoughts and perceptions. It maintains that morality is about objective facts that is not facts about any person or group subjective judgment. Ethical subjectivism holds the truth of ethical propositions are dependent on the attitude or standards of a person. Subjectivism is a total opposite of moral realism. Non-cognitivism this denies that moral judgments are either true or false. It claims that ethical sentences do not convey authentic propositions, hence neither true or false. The most popular form of non-cognitivist theory is emotivism. It submits that moral judgments are mere expressions of our emotions and feelings, like exclamatory sentences, ethical sentences, cannot be either true or false according to the theory. Universal versus relativism. Moral universalism is theory, theorized that moral facts and principles apply to everybody and all places, also called moral objectivism. It claims that universal ethics exists and that this applies to all similarly situated persons regardless of nationality, citizenship, culture, race, gender, sexual preference, religion, or any other differentiating factor. It also submits that if something is right for one, it is right for another. Moral relativism is very much compatible with moral realism. Moral relativism submits that different moral facts and principles apply to different persons or group of individuals. It also maintains that ethical standards also change over time even in the same culture. Denying a single objective standard for morality, it holds that all moral norms are equally true and morals are mere preference. Noticeably, it is very much compatible with ethical subjectivism. Empiricism versus intuitionism. A moral empiricism is a meta-ethical stance which states that moral facts are known through observation and experience. The theory is an extension of empiricism and epistemology, which states that all knowledge of matters of fact is derived from experience and that our mind is not equipped with experience concept. Some forms of moral empiricism hold that moral truths are reducible to matters about people, opinions, or culture conventions, and thus are recognizable by observation of their conversation. Moral rationalism contains that moral facts and principles are knowable and prior, which is by reasons alone without reference to experience. As rationalism is epistemology claims that knowledge about reality are gained Through non-empirical deductive system, most forms of moral rationalisms purport that moral facts are known through rational empirical process. In general, the theory relies on reason rather than intuitions in justifying a belief or action. Moral truths are knowable by intuitions, that is, by immediate instinctive knowledge without reference to any evidence. The theory claims that we have intuitive awareness of values of morality, and that is defines the basis of our ethical knowledge is that insists that the moral values of actions may be known intuitively even if their consequences have not been uncovered. That's all.